What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? David here, and today I'm back with another segment of the audio files. Today we're going to be taking a quick look and doing a small review, if you will, at the Slate Everything Bundle. Now, the reason I'm going over this today is because I just bought it, and the reason I bought it was because I was looking for new plugins. Obviously, I was looking for some new plugins. I had played around with the Wave stuff, a lot of their SSL 4000 collection I absolutely loved. I've played with a lot of, the classic hardware emulated models and compressors and EQs. I've loved all that stuff, but I'm sure you thought the same thing, but as soon as I looked at the prices, I was like, oh, no. I'm assuming you've seen the price of Waves plugins before, but that shit is not cheap. One or two is fine, but once you start building multiple, and it gets expensive, and I wasn't ready to drop that kind of coin on that, and it hurt my wallet just thinking about it. So naturally, I looked into other options to see what else I could do. Now, I've kind of had my eyeball on the Slate Virtual Mix Rack for a while, just because I really liked the features it came with, and it had a lot of the same hardware emulations for compressors and EQs that I loved from the Wave stuff. Now, if you've never seen the Virtual Mix Rack, it's basically like this Series 500 rack, where you can just buy individual audio processing modules and throw them in at your leisure however you want, like so. But they've basically taken that format and put it into a plugin. So I really liked that, and I wanted to give it a shot. So here I am one day just kind of walking through the interwebs, and I stumble upon the Slate Everything Bundle. Now what I found is that for $14.99 a month for 12 months, they do lock you into that. You get access to the entire Slate Virtual Mix Rack. That's all of their 18 modules, and they're releasing new ones all the time. On top of that, you get access to 6 or 7 of their standalone plugins. This includes everything from bus compressors to de-essers to virtual tape machines to an amp simulator that sounds amazing. It's also got a reverb and a delay plugin, which I find very interesting. And the reason for that is apparently when designing these plugins and deciding which model of hardware they want to emulate these after, they couldn't pick, so they just said, fuck it, we'll do all of it. So in each of these reverb and delay plugins, you have about 5 or 6 hardware emulations that you can choose from, so just the possibilities and the tones are just endless. You ever notice I do a lot with my hands? It's really weird. And all of that is included for $14.99 a month. That is a fucking steal. That's an amazing deal. And it was honestly too good to be true, but it was true, so I bought it. I've had it for 2 days now, and it's absolutely blown my mind. I mean, just again, I'm going to focus on the value here. For $15, you cannot beat what you're getting. And they are just 100% top-notch plugins, and they all sound incredible. If you count each module that it comes with, that's like 28 plugins, all for $15 a month. So the value in this is incredible. So what we're going to be doing today is just kind of going into the DAW and just taking a bit of a tour, showing you everything that this bundle comes with and showing you a little bit of how it works. Now keep in mind we won't be doing any audio demonstrations today just because there's so much to go through in this bundle. But rest assured I will be picking out individual modules and standalone plugins to do full reviews of in the future. So let's go ahead and jump into the DAW and take a look. Now right off the bat, forgive me if my computer seems a bit slow today. I usually am not screen capturing and recording at the same time, so that is why. But first things first, we have the Virtual Mix Rack. Now, exactly like I showed you with the 500 series, you have all these empty spaces right here. You can fit up to 8 modules in this. And then on the left side, you have all your choices on what modules you actually want to use. There are 18 of these total, and they range everything from compressors to EQs to preamps, a lot of harmonic stuff, and there's just, you could mix an entire song with all the choices you have in here. And it's super easy to use. You just kind of drag and drop, and there's my computer being slow, and then that's it. And you can kind of reorganize however you want. Again, you can fit a total of 8 of these in here. And I've used this quite a bit in the last 2 days, and it is fantastic. They all sound amazing, and I feel like everything being in one plugin helps your CPU quite a bit. Now the next one here is the virtual tape machine. I haven't used this much yet, but I've tried to educate myself and watch a bunch of videos, and from what I've heard, it sounds really, really cool. I just haven't really had the chance to use it yet. These next ones are these virtual bus compressors. You get a total of 3 of them, and then the last one is actually a combination of all of them in a rack format, which is really convenient. This Verb Suite Classic, is the reverb plugin I was telling you about earlier. Now right here under load device, this is where you would load all of, or just choose any emulation that you want to use for your reverb, which is awesome just because you can dial in the absolute perfect reverb tone with all those choices. The next one is the delay, which I believe right here is where you would load all your different emulations, but again, there's so much to do with this plugin. I toyed with this a bit, and again, it is fantastic, definitely top-notch stuff. This next one is the de-esser. I haven't worked with any vocals in these last 2 days, so haven't had a chance for this one yet, but again, I tried to educate myself, and from what I've saw, it seems really, really great. And this last one, or second to last, is going to be the mastering processor. I toyed with this a little bit yesterday, and from what I heard, it was really fun. It was really easy to use. It sounded great, but I just kind of need to work a little more to really get the full impact of this plugin. Now, the last one is supposed to be the S-Gear amp simulator, but I think I kind of lost it. I can't really find it on my computer, but that is something I will definitely be doing a review of later because I'm really curious to see how that sounds. And that's basically it. That's everything that comes with the Steven Slate Everything Bundle. So again, guys, the value in this is amazing. The plugins are amazing. They sound great, which you will definitely hear either when I show you or when you get your own. I would recommend this to anybody. If you're starting out and you want some professional stuff to work with, $15 a month, you can't beat it. If you're a professional, like I said, these are 100% top quality plugins and you will not be disappointed. Now, the couple downsides of this, they have to send you an iLok, which feels like it took forever just because I was so excited, but that's probably just me being impatient. Second part of that is you install the plugins through an application called Gobbler. It kind of froze up on me and gave me some issues, but I was able to go online and download the direct installer for the few plugins that got hung up, so that was very easily resolved. Overall, definitely check out these plugins, give them a shot, $15 a month. You can't beat it. They are incredible. And I personally look forward to doing a lot of reviews and just kind of really diving into how these sound, how they work, and how they can benefit you in the future. So that's where I'm going to end it for today, guys. Once again, do not forget to like and subscribe. There's new videos every single week, and you don't want to miss any content. So as always, thank you so much for watching. My name is David, and I'll see you next time.